Satanists are trying to use order of our country to end us as a country. Big Pharma is witchcraft. That's pretty much a beautiful statement. Who said that? Weed Warrior. Big Pharma is fundamentally the modern boogeyman, okay? And the way they work is they want to scare the bejesus out of us. And what better thing than this virus, by the way, which is every day supposed to affect a lot of people, and we don't see the numbers, but more importantly, how are those numbers being tracked? I will be doing a video shortly, probably tomorrow, called Cooking the Books. I'm getting some amazing inside information how the WHO, the CDC, and hospital administrators are actually cooking the books. No one really knows what the numerator is. No one really knows what the denominator is. So they're actually cooking the books here. Chad Cass, Katrina Simmons, look at the video he put up before this for signature info. Thank you, Alan. Great. Anything else, Jen? Anyway, in closing again, oops, here's another question we got. Keep people medicated. It's not about healing, it's about sick people. Exactly. Pharma Fauci, Pharma Fauci, Pharma Fauci. By the way, we attacked Fauci so hard, he ran scampering to the New York Times to try to say, the only thing they could attempt to say was an ad hominem, that I didn't invent email, and we'll talk about who invented email. It wasn't done by the military-industrial complex, but these two women who wrote it were quote-unquote minorities who the New York Times used to do a hit piece. But the bottom line is that Pharma Fauci is running scared. He's never had a guy like me fighting for you, exposing him. None of the academics in academia will say anything against Pharma Fauci. Why? Because they all owe their career to him. They all owe their career to him. They're all part of the pharmaceutical empire. And what we need to do as a people globally, here nationally, in your local towns, we, the people, need to start taking care of our immune health. That's what we need to do. And I'm telling you, people talk about disarming people. You know, there are a lot of people concerned about the Second Amendment, like I am. Well, you disarm the human biology by not even talking about vitamin D and keeping people out of the sun, okay? I'm telling you, the vitamin D is literally like a gun. And through a series of reactions in your body, vitamin D is transformed into cathelicidins, which are like bullets. And those bullets start poking holes in bacteria, viruses. So you can go read it yourself, but you're talking to someone who has a PhD in biological engineering, studies this every day. I'm a systems guy. That's not what Bill Gates is. That's not what Mark Zuckerberg is. That's not what Hillary Clinton is. And that's surely not what Pharma Fauci is. So because the mainstream media is supporting Pharma Fauci, is supporting the entire medical, pharmaceutical, industrial complex, it's time that we started sharing the knowledge. It's about time we started realizing that the body is a system. And there are important foundations of that system that your body needs. And it's so reprehensible, so disgusting for our frontline medical workers, if they truly cared about them, the nurses, the doctors, the EMTs, that they're not even talking about vitamin D and vitamin A. It's horribly criminal. And that's what they're doing, because they want people to die. They want to boost up those numbers because they want to scare the shit out of everyone here, excuse my language, to manipulate all of us to pay homage to Big Pharma. We need to destroy Big Pharma because they are directly connected to big banks. And what you see here is Big Pharma is putting out the fear. The big bankers are coming on the behind and crashing the economy. They're doing the biggest wealth transfer. It's not $2 trillion. It's actually $6 trillion that the Fed is going to, through quantitative easing, give right to their banking buddies. Some of it will trickle down to us, but most of it's going to go prop up a market which itself was failing. And that's what Obama did. He supported his big bankers. We never allowed the big guys to fail. And so therefore, we are taking the brunt of it right now. Could be the more systems are allowed to work properly, the more synchronous we are. That's true. We need to get our health back and to get our life back. Jyoti, you nailed it, okay? My dear mother, who is an amazing woman, she said, you can make all this money, but health is wealth. It's true. I mean, many people have said it. If we don't have health, what does it matter all the money we have in the stock market or how much gold we have? Health is the key to wealth. health is what happiness is. They don't want our happiness. They want our bondage to them. And what's occurring right now in this country, in my view, I feel a coup is going on. We're witnessing a war right now. We're witnessing a war between those people who are ignorant and into that fear and want to follow the darkness, and those people who are awakening up and want to be in the light. And by the way, vitamin D is liquid light, okay? Who want to be the light and who want to get awakened to the concept of who the real enemy is. It's Big Pharma. And go look at the board of the Gates Foundation. Go look at the board of the Chan Zuckerberg or their BioHub Foundation. Go look at the boards of the Clinton Global Initiative, and you'll see the incestuous pile of garbage that is running the world right now, who's directly connected to deep state. And many of them have deep connections and love for the Chinese Communist Party and those people, because they're part of the deep state. And ultimately what you will see is that the US economy will take a hit, one of the biggest democracies, and the Indian economy will be taking a hit. And you know who will come out strong out of this, stronger, quote unquote, will be the Chinese economy. So connect the dots. And it's time we wake up and we become strong. We as people who care for our families and our health and our future realize that it is the immune system which is our operating system. Let's support it. Let's let the body get strong. And when we're strong, we can fight for freedom. And with freedom, we get truth. And with truth, we get health. With health, we get free. We can fight for freedom and so on. Truth, freedom, and health, everyone. God bless you. And I wish all of you much love and light. And let's get out there and fight, because this is a war, whether you know it or not. And it's a war about truth versus lies. It's about light versus darkness. Thank you, everyone. Be well. I'm going to shut off